CI Scholar. I am Anjali Sinha, your social studies educator from Countryside International School. So, how are you? Yeah, you all are fine at your home, right? Be at your home and be safe. Okay. So, this one is your last part of the chapter, 4 part. Fine. The story of the village Palampur. So, today we are going to sum up the chapter, go through with all the videos continuously. Fine, and think about the chapter, analyze the chapter, and I have given you one task to do. Write down the summary of the chapter, right? So let's start the chapter. Class 9, Social Science, Part 4, Economics, the story of village Palampur. So I hope so that you have gone through with all the videos, right? So I am going to start this chapter. This one is the last part of your chapter, and we will revise also what is there in this chapter, right? The story of village Palampur. Just see how beautiful and lush green this village is. Now, today we are going to talk about the type of non-farming activities. We have discussed about the all farming activities that are going on in the village Palampur. Now we are having the non-farming activities like dairy, small scale manufacturing, shopkeepers, transport. Okay, we will discuss these all things in detail. Just see, first one is the dairy, this one is the non-farming activities, and the people in the Palampur, they are also engaged in these activities, and the milk is sold in Raiganj, that is very near village of the Palampur, and there were 2 traders. Understood? From the Sahapur, they have set up the chilling center, and there the people of the Palampur, they are transporting their milk to the cities and the town. So this one is the opportunity for their livelihood in the village apart from the farming. Just see this cow, buffalo. So this one is all are our non-farming activities. Now our next point is the shopkeepers of Palampur. That means they people are also having small general store in the village for selling a variety of items like wheat, rice, sugar, tea, oil, biscuits, soaps, toothpaste, batteries, candles, notebook, pen, pencil, even some clothes. So lots of people are engaged with this type of non-farming activities, and they are having a very good sort of livelihood in the Palampur, because these are also very important for the village. And when you are coming to your school, you are coming with the village. What type of village you are finding? It is somewhere like Palampur, right? All type of facilities are available, right? Yeah. Now the transport, a fast developing sector. So this Palampur is connected to Raiganj or all big or small village or the cities. So they are having the transport facilities like rickshawalas, tangawala, jeep, tractor, truck drivers. So they are having also the traditional bullock carts. So this type of transport facilities are also available in this Palampur. So just think about what type of Palampur is. It is like an imaginary Palampur, right? That everything is available. What a village it is, right? Just see, transport, all sort of transport were available. Just see this picture. Now, today we are going to discuss a very interesting story of Kishora. Till now you have seen how the small farmers, they are taking the loan from the money lenders and all, and they are come under the big debt of to pay high interest rate. And Kishora is a very smart farmer, right? How he is very smart farmer? Because he took a loan from the bank under a government program, and from that only he is giving cheap loan to the poor landless household. So he has taken the loan from the bank with cheap interest rate, and after that what he has done, he is not sufficient to fulfill the basic need of their families, the wages that he has received. So he is planning to start some new business. So he take the loan from the bank, and after that he purchase a buffalo, and he start selling the buffalo's milk. And now again he is thinking something new. What he is thinking something new? In his buffalo he attached a wooden cart, so that is used for the transport also. So he is engaging himself for the transport of various commodities like clay for the potters, then he load of jaggeries and other communities, and day by day he is earning more money. So it is very good for him and his family. So it is a very good thing for him that he has taken loan from the bank, and he is living a very happily life without any sort of problem. So you have seen in Palampur we are having the market for milk, jaggery, wheat, everything is available. Good transport, telephone, electricity, non-farming activities are also available in this village. That means this village is something great, right? So now this one is the flow chart that I have started. We have started this chapter with this flow chart. Now I am going to summarize, and we are going to revise the chapter with this flow chart. Thus, just see requirement of production. Now you understood the land is very important, labor is very important, physical capital is important like machineries, human capital is very important like money. Now farming activities, we have talked about the surplus. That means when we are growing more and we are selling it in the market, capital, money, labor, distribution, land distribution, multi-cropping you have seen, fixed land, how the people they are having the different type of fixed land, sustainability, that we talk about the green revolution, and we are supposed to sustain our land also. And third one is our non-farming activities. That means in the village we are having the farming activities as well as non-farming activities that include dairy, shopkeepers, small scale transport. So now I think you understood what we have learned. So go through with this flow chart again and again. Understood? The chapter is very easy. So this one is the summary of your chapter somewhere. Understood? So go through it, revise it. Thank you. Till then, bye. Take care.